Hey guys, so I was just looking at my broken wrist, and I thought I'd do a quick video documenting this, if anybody cares, but just for my own self. So 3 weeks ago to almost 4 weeks ago, I fell and broke my wrist, and I broke it really bad. And I got an x-ray, maybe I'll throw up here, but the two bones that go up your arm, I'll show you my normal arm. Those two bones that run, one on each side, outside and inside, snapped and broke both. And the bottom of your hand, where it connects to your arm there at the wrist, got shoved down because I landed like that on the ground. Right? Bam! Full weight, full speed on the asphalt. So it shoved my hand up into my arm and crushed all those bones. Well, besides being terrifying and horribly painful, it's one of the most painful things I think you can do. I had to put a cast on temporarily for about a week, 10 days before I could get to the surgeon, and you have to get there quickly before the bone starts setting in the wrong place. So I got to a surgeon. I had a lot of help with my daughter and all my daughters and friends and my brother and a bunch of people. Really, I'm getting emotional. Couldn't have done it without them. But 10 days in, got the surgery done by a doctor I didn't know here in Florida. My daughter found him. I was just in so much pain I couldn't do anything. So she found this doctor. He had good recommendation, Dr. Jason in Brooksville. Went in. He said, "All right, we're gonna get you in surgery." So it was about 10 to 11 days from the break until the surgery. That surgery was 2 weeks ago on Monday today, so about 16, 17 days ago. All right. The first two full 13 days is incredibly painful. I mean, I was in a cast, and I just wanted to show you. But in the last week, it's healing so quick. It's amazing. It's amazing what he did. So I'll just show you. Hang on here. Let me put my phone down. So we've got, this is the second level of cast. Gives me a little more room. The other one came clear up here. Couldn't move it at all. This whole thing was like a swollen. Couldn't even do that anywhere on my arm. It was just so painful. Well, I'm just amazed. Every day it gets better. But my big fear is I'll never play guitar again. Well, I think I will. But we'll see. You won't really know till about 3 or 4 months. But I couldn't do anything. But I'm able to, and I know this doesn't look like much, but that freaking hurts. You can see the swelling still in the hand on the top and right there. You can see that lump. I'm going to compare my hands. I got pretty bony hands, right? This one is, but I'm able to bend. Up is a little bit harder. It hurts like hell, but it's doing it, and I'm just shocked. I mean, this thing was broken half 12 days ago. Just, how do they do that? So he went in here and cut up and over. And this bone right here, they've got a titanium plate. You can see in the x-ray. This bone broke over here. It's a littler bone. They don't put a plate on it. It's still kind of floating in there, but it heals up by itself. That one's actually the most painful. But I'm able to already, I mean, I couldn't do this 3 days ago. You know, it's just crazy. So I'm healing up. Look at that, I can't even believe that. Up hurts. So right now, once we get that swelling down, I'm going to start doing some physical therapy to try to get that full range back, because all these muscles and tendons and all the connective tissue are all like, you know, they're all trying to heal. and if you don't keep it moving, they'll grow that way, and then you won't have much movement. So I actually have enough, sorry, right there to kind of make that form of a guitar. The fingers have never had an issue. He did a really good job. I mean, the thing was destroyed. We looked at the x-ray, and even he was like, well, we'll see. But he did a pretty good job of putting it back together. So it's funny, man, when you do something like this, you don't really appreciate basic stuff, you know. You don't appreciate doing this stuff, and you know, big deal, until you do this, you know. And then just making that fist is just pretty painful, but it's better, and I'm able to do it. So I think in about 2 weeks I'll be pretty close to full motion. So don't break your wrist. Don't do it. Finally, I just want to say thank you, and I love you guys that helped me out. Trevor, Amanda, Melissa, Camila, Mata, Laura, Susie, Kim. A lot of people stepped up to help me in a lot of different ways, and but especially my Amanda, my daughter. She went to work like a busy bee and found the doctor and worked out all the arrangements with the hospital. I don't have any insurance, so I had to kind of find a way to set up a payment plan and all that stuff. And they actually, the hospital, thank you, Brooksville Hospital, because they are a little hospital kind of out there nowhere. Very few people there, actually, but they were just so kind and helpful and said, no, you're not going to pay that. No, we're going to help you get that. No, we got to get you in there now. I mean, it was not the typical, if you've ever been to a hospital emergency room, I mean, they don't usually give a crap, and these guys were fantastic. Everybody was. Surgery people. Anyway, thank you, everybody. It may not be perfect, but it's getting better, and I think it's going to be 95%, 90% of what it was. It's going to be enough to play. I'm not going to play yet. I'm going to wait a couple of weeks, and I'll do another one of those when we try it. We'll see what happens. So thank you to the people that really helped me, and I think that's the point of the video, real quick, is that, you know, I'm kind of one of these people. I like to be alone. I don't know, maybe I am antisocial, but I don't need people around me most of the time. I live alone. I like hiking alone, like being alone most of the time, you know, but I've had to learn over the years, and this is just another great example, that we need each other. You need people that in your life that you care about and care about you, and sometimes we got to help each other. So thank you so much, guys. Oh, and thank you to my creator. I believe that a lot of this, I learned a lot of personal lessons about things during this month, and ended up getting a job. I mean, I was like, oh God, I'm not gonna be able to work for a year now. What am I gonna do? Because I have to get on roofs, and I got a call from my friend who runs a adjusting company and said, hey man, we got a job for you to work from remote, from home. Can you do that? And I'm like, yeah. So I got my wrist back just in time to be able to type enough, and I mean, everything's working out. So I'm really grateful, and I'm really blessed. Thank you so much, guys. Don't break your wrist. Don't.